Om Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Satya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes on a very interesting topic, sound and communication. Communication may have sound or may not have sound. Even gestures will make out. Suppose he tell like this, what does it mean? Should not talk. Is it not? And so many communication can be done by body gestures. But sound will help for the communications. All things cannot be told in gestures only. Then you have to use sound, right? I hope all of you are ready. Okay. We are coming to a very interesting topic, and that is the last topic in this chapter. Before you come to the today's topic, we will see the things what you have studied earlier, characteristics and nature of the wave. You know, sound is nothing but a wave. What kind of wave? Longitudinal wave. There are two types of waves. One is transverse waves, where the waves move in the perpendicular to the medium, and sound waves will move parallel to the medium. That is called longitudinal waves. There will be what is called as condensation and rarefactions, or you can call it as compressions also. Compressions and rarefactions. And also you have studied about wavelength, velocity of the wave. V is equal to n lambda. Is it not? So, and there are two types of wave as we just now discussed. One is called mechanical wave, nothing but sound waves, and electromagnetic waves like radio waves, gamma rays. Is it not? Ultraviolet, all those. Is it not? Electromagnetic waves. These mechanical waves or sound waves move with the help of a medium. Here medium is not necessary. And the velocity of these sound waves is 330 meter per second. Whereas these electromagnetic waves move with the velocity of light, 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. Also we have seen uses of radar and sonar. Radar is a device to detect the movement of aeroplanes or satellites, etc., etc. Sonar is a device used for underwater object. The speed of the underwater object, moving, speed, direction, all those of the underwater object can be studied in sonar. And radar expansion is radio detection and ranging. Sonar is sound navigation ranging. Ranging means finding the distance. And this is something connected with air. This is connected with water. Okay. And also we have studied about different types of communication systems and devices, namely microphone, shortly called as mic, speakers, broadcast the sound, telephones, computers, internet. When you say telephone, there are, you have heard about mobile telephones also. Earlier the telephones were different, even now also it is there, but very rare. Mobile has taken all the charge of this. Coming to the home assignments, first question, mobile phone sound travels through electromagnetic waves. Electric waves and magnetic waves move perpendicular to each other and to the medium. They are called electromagnetic waves. And that is through towers. Is it not? Two merits and demerits of using mobile phone. Coming to merits, mobile phones are very useful in emergency situation. Suppose you are in trouble, suppose you don't know the way to proceed, suppose you are urgently in need of money, is it not? In such cases, mobile phones will be very helpful. And they are great equipments in order to improve knowledge. That is what is called as Google. Next to God, it's called. Of course, God is something Sarvajna, He knows everything. But Google is something limited. God is connected with the heart to heart. Just to sit in front of a photo or idol and send your prayers. They move faster than velocity of light also. Is it not? So, heart to heart relation. Whereas mobile means head to head. You are calling somebody and he is answering from there. Like that, but you can improve the knowledge. There will be dictionary there. You can find answers to all your questions. Suppose you want to learn piano. It teaches you how to do it step by step. If you want to learn computers, if you want to learn Sanskrit language, any language, very helpful, communication is very nice. So like that you can make a big list of the uses. But here only two are asked, so we are limiting to two only. Coming to demerits, there are so many demerits also. One of the demerits is it causes isolation in people. They will be completely observed. We have seen some houses where father is having a mobile, mother is having another mobile, they will be talking to their own world and the child will be crying. Nobody to bother about the child. It will pull the father once, pull the mother once, then be very busy. And that is how the love of the parents are lost for the child. Of course, not in all home, some of the home, that is isolation. So that is all because of mobile. Evils of mobile. Electromagnetic radiation produced by mobile phones causes harm to human health. As we have discussed in the previous class, continuous hearing will lead to lack of hearing, sometimes brain diseases, mental disorders and so on. And nowadays so many suicide kills also take place. They lose money also, hacking of money. So many things are taking place. Even though there are so many advantages, there are some disadvantages also. Only two we have discussed here. And brain cancer has been cited as a possible effect of long-term regular phone usage. Long-term, if you use it, it may cause brain cancer. Cellular mobile phone was invented by Martin Cooper. And what are the advantages of email? Using email, one can send a message, chat live, send and receive text, and even talk instantly, which has revolutionized communication. Sometimes you are not able to talk to each other, send mails. So many books also, they send by mails. Means contents of the books. They do what is called scanning and it can be sent. Whole matter is being sent. So like that, email is a very advantageous one. Coming to topics of today, satellites in communications. First of all, you must know what is satellite. Satellites are bodies that revolve around planets. You have heard about solar system, right? In solar system, which is the center, sun is the center, right? And what the object going around the sun called? Planets. For our solar system, how many planets are there? Okay, it was earlier 9, now it is only 8. Can you name them? Okay, first one, come on. Mercury, Venus, third one is our Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. These are the 8 planets going around the sun, and the whole family is called as solar family. Is it not? In that solar system, each planet, of course not all, has its own another small bodies going around the planet, and that is called as satellite. For example, Moon is a natural satellite of Earth. What does satellite do? They go around the planet. Jupiter has about 12 planets, 12 satellites, and Saturn has about 20. Like that, so many satellites will be there. They are called natural satellites. And there are some satellites which are man-made. That is called artificial satellites. For example, this is one photo of the artificial satellite. Can you see it? This is what is called as antennas, and this is the satellite. And what does the satellite do? It go around the planet. Means here it is Earth, and the movement is studied by these antennas. Okay, that is called artificial satellite. India's first artificial satellite is Aryabhata, and it was launched from Russia in the year 1975. Who is this Aryabhata? Aryabhata is a very famous mathematician of India, very proud, I can say. So that is why his name is kept. For the first satellite discovered in the year 1975. In those days, there was no proper equipment to take the rocket to the space. That's why we had taken the help of Russia. It was launched from Russia. Second one was Bhaskara, 1979. Again, Bhaskara is the short form of Bhaskaracharya. He has written a very beautiful book in mathematics called as Leelavati. Leelavati is his daughter who lost her husband in a very young age. Then Bhaskaracharya writes so much of mathematical riddles for her. And even Pythagoras theorem is solved by form of a poem. So that is why he is remembered by the name of satellite, second satellite launched by India. Again, it was not launched from India, it was prepared in India, launched from Russia. So this is the moon, you can see. This is the earth. How nice it will be, no? You want to go, no? Out of space. Okay? Okay, a day may come when some of you may be selected for that. It's a very challenging one. And we just go out of the earth's gravity. That is what is called as escape velocity. When you move in a rocket and just cross the earth's gravity, you will see the earth as a blue ball. Why it is blue ball? Because about 3/4 of the earth is covered by sea water. Only 1/4 is lands. So a beautiful blue ball going around the sun. So most interesting thing is we don't realize it. Suppose you are told that earth is rotating at a speed of 30 kilometers per second. Is it so? Nobody will build buildings then, because they will have fear, oh, earth is rotating or building may collapse. Doesn't we feel that? So we must be grateful to the master, namely God, who has created this beautiful planet called as Bhumata. We must be grateful to that Mother Earth. And every planet, satellites, then stars, galaxies, everything moving in precision. Everything follows dharma. Only the creature who does not follow dharma, of course not all, majority, it is a human being. Even though he has got lot of intelligence, even though he is a Amritasya Putraha, he is not following dharma. Okay, now coming to the topic. This is a beautiful moon who go around the earth in a fixed elliptical orbit. Okay, and this is a beautiful photo of Aryabhata, the first satellite. And how does he take the satellite to the space? That is taken by a vehicle called as launch vehicle. It's called satellite launch vehicle. For example, the first satellite prepared in India and launched in India is Rohini, and it was about 35 kgs. The satellite was 35 kgs. In the year 1980, what is SLV? Satellite Launching Vehicle, means rocket, it is a rocket. And then it was Apple. Here actually all should be in capitals, Apple. What is that? P stand for airane, A stand for airane, P stand for passenger, and another P stand for payload, and L is launch, payload experiment. So this is Apple, A, all capitals, please note. Airane passenger payload experiment, A, P, P, L, E, Apple. Okay. So that is short form. You must practice some 3-4 times. And this is another satellite prepared in India and launched in India. So this is what is called as a rocket. Where are the rockets manufactured in India? It is manufactured in Tumba. Where is Tumba? Tumba is in Kerala, near Trivandrum. There is a place called Tumba. The rockets are prepared. And what is the principle behind this launching of rocket? Newton's third law. For every action, there will be equal and opposite reaction. Action means the burning of fuels, and they give out what is called smoke. It is action. Reaction means as against this, rocket will go, with a proper orbit. Okay, and while the rocket will carry one satellite inside it, there are different kinds of rockets. Communication rocket, weather rockets, sounding rocket, education rocket, so many things are there. Okay, and where is the rocket launching station in India? Anybody? Yes, it is Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. Sriharikota on the bank of the sea. What is the name of the sea there? Bay of Bengal. There is a place called Sriharikota. From there, the rockets are launched. You can see so many videos on that. And while rocket is being launched, they use numbers in reverse order. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they say go. And that, of course, they will be in distance about 2 kilometers. Why 2 kilometers? So much distance? So much of smoke will come out. So much of fire will be there. and therefore they will keep in distance. And so this is a beautiful photo of Rohini. It is a satellite manufactured in India, launched in India from Sriharikota of Andhra Pradesh. Okay, and it has a velocity. Rocket should have velocity. Starting velocity will be 2 km per second, and escape velocity means escaping the Earth's gravity is about 11.2 kilometers per second. Okay, and the other satellites which are followed to that Apple are Bhaskara 2nd, then INSAT series, that is a very important series, INSAT 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. What is INSAT? Indian National Satellites. Indian National Satellite. So, satellite we take SAT. So, Indian INSAT, INSAT, which has been used for communication, TV, radio broadcast. What is TV? Television. Okay. So, INSAT series most useful. 1988, the first satellite of IRS series. What is IRS? Indian Remote Sensing Satellite was launched aimed at remote sensing work and applications. Even the mines, gold mines, coal mines, petroleum, all these are discovered by the help of satellite only. Okay, this is one of the photos of satellites. What are these two things? They are called solar panels. Why you want it? As you go higher, the energy will be reduced and there is no supply of energy for these rockets and satellites, sorry. And what do they do? They will have solar panels. And how do they get energy? They get energy from the sun. Okay, therefore it is called as solar. And let us see what are the uses of artificial satellites in communications. Nowadays, especially in corona seasons, you are sitting in home and hearing lessons. Is it not? Online class, what you call. It is all possible by the help of artificial satellites. Zoom lessons you heard. In research of space, means in space there are so many galaxies and you have got comets, meteors and so on. All their movements, all their changes can be observed by satellites. Survey of natural resources like minerals, petroleum, etc. And most important, weather prediction. Movement of clouds, whether raining or not, whether it is very cold or not, all these weather predictions. Change in course of rivers due to heavy rains, the rivers will change the direction. You cannot see, go and take the photo near it. What you have to do, you have to take from satellites. They take photos. And disaster monitoring like floods, cyclones, tsunami, etc. So, all these can be done by the help of satellites. So, this is one for satellites going around the Earth. So, Earth is the planet, this is the satellite going around. Okay. And here you see all this blue color is because of Earth and there is a space. And usually they show it as a hemispherical bowl. Actually, there is no bowl type. It is only empty space, what you call Akasha. And these satellites will be going around. Some interesting facts about satellites we will see. Satellites travel at the speed of 18,000 miles per hour. That means in a given day, satellites can travel the entire circumference of the earth about 14 times. It can go around the earth 14 times. And second thing is, there are over 2500 satellites. Each nation has its own satellite. Something like, so for India, it will have about 50. Some nations will have more than 200, 300. Some will have 5, 6 like that. Around the earth, there are totally 2500 satellites. Digital globe has 4 satellites around the world at any given moment, ready to take instant pictures of the world events. Now, cricket match is going on in some part of India. For example, in Dubai, in the IPL was going on. Now it is over. And how do they take, how can you see by sitting in home? The satellite will help us. They will give, all the match as it is it not? So there is a very good advantages of satellites. And one more thing is, if you put all of the data that our satellite collect in a year on DVDs, it would form a stack, namely nearly 4 times the height of the Empire State Building. Empire State Building is in USA, one of the tallest building there, and it is about 4 times that height. Suppose you put the data in a DVD, means it is so much, information is so much. Okay, so these are some of the interesting factors about satellites. Coming to geostationary or geosynchronous satellite. Geo means earth, stationary means fixed. From the point, if you see that satellite will be fixed in a position, and even in the morning, early morning, you can see the satellites. In the night also, in the early nights, you can see small star-like thing going around. They are satellites. Okay, one of them is geostationary, also called as geosynchronous satellite. Why it is called geosynchronous? See this. This is Earth. This is going around, and it is at a distance of 36,000 kilometers. And at a given time, there will be 3 just to cover the whole Earth. A satellite could be geostationary, which remains stationary with respect to Earth. And geostationary, why it is called stationary with the Earth means the orbital period also is 24 hours. It is equal to rotation of the Earth. Rotation of the Earth along its axis 24 hours, and the orbital period of the geostationary also 24 hours. So both will match. So we find that the same position we find, because the 2 velocities are same, and it is placed at a distance of 36,000 kilometers, and it appears to be in a fixed position to an observer on Earth. Suppose you see that satellite will be same position every day. That is because of the reason the orbital period of the Earth is equal to rotation period of the satellite. So rotation period of the Earth is equal to orbital period of the satellite. So that will be equal, and that is 24 hours. Okay. So geostationary satellites were discovered by Clark, a scientist called Clark, who gave the idea that the satellites could be used for communication. Okay, so that's why it is called as, so 3 are needed, because to cover all the places of the Earth, 3 are to be kept just like this. That is called inter-satellite link, and this is called geostationary satellite. So this is satellite going around the Earth. This is the Earth. So let us see one video on this. Okay, there will be video now for a few seconds.
8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis, the final visit to enhance the vision of Hubble into the deepest grandeur of our universe.
Bypass across the board, Scooter, no action.
Houston now controlling, Atlantis on its way. Atlantis on its way, all three engines now throttling down as the vehicle passes through the area of maximum dynamic pressure.
Atlantis, Houston, no action on the MPS H2 out P.
I think you enjoyed this video, right? That is the movement of a satellite. It has an added advantage that it just falls under the gravitational pull of Earth and is energy economical, though it is more expensive to launch compared to the lower orbit satellites. So, there will be lower Earth satellites, middle Earth satellites, geostationary satellites. So, there are three types here. So, from this altitude of 36,000 kilometers, it can view to 1/3 of the Earth. So, to cover all the Earth now, we want 3 satellites. The signal is sent from ground to the satellite as a microwave at certain frequency, and the satellite retransmits it to the other parts of the Earth at a different frequency. So, microwaves are used here. The signal is sent in the form of microwaves. They come very fast, and that is why the day has come. By sitting in home, you can see so many things going on in the world and even in space also. The highly directional antennas on Earth receive these microwave signals. The satellites make it possible to send TV, radio signals to faraway places on Earth, even on the other side of the globe. See, now it is daytime here for Indians and all other places. When you go to America, it is night time. So, that is called other part of the globe. So, for both part of the globe, we can see TV, radio signals, etc. by the help of geostationary satellites. So, this is lower Earth satellites, this is middle satellites, and this is geos or a longer one. So, these are called satellite because it is going around the Earth. This is going around Earth like this. Okay. Now, this is how a satellite moves. So, here is a satellite, here is the Earth. Now, let us see how it moves. Are you seeing? Wait. It's the beautiful movement of satellites. Are you observing? So, Earth is revolving at its own axis, and also it go around the Sun. How much time it will take to go around the Sun? 1 year. That is 365 1/4 day. And what is the time taken by Earth to go along its axis? 24 hours. Is it not? So, this is a satellite which go around the Earth. See the beauty of this, and that is you have to appreciate the creator who has created all these things. Now, we will have an activity. Lower orbit, geostationary orbit, polar satellites. What do you mean polar satellites? Satellites would move from pole to pole, also called MEO. One is called lower orbit, geostationary, polar orbit. So, they are the 3 type of orbits. So, pole to pole means how many poles are there for Earth? Yes, two poles. What are they? North pole and south pole. So if a satellite moves from north pole to south pole and south pole to north pole, it is called polar satellite. Lower orbit means what? It's order of very low heights. Let us see that beautiful thing. Highest is geostationary, 36,000 kilometers. Next comes polar satellite, next comes lower orbit. This is the lowest. It is about 400 kilometers. Okay, now we come into the very last topic here called HAM, H-A-M. Is a kind of communication, the wireless two-way communication. There is no wires here. And it is a small type of radio. And what is that word HAM stand for? It is taken from the surnames, first letter of surnames, H. S. Hyman, Bob Albay. A is taken, Poogie Murray. So H-A-M. They are the scientists who found out this. It's a kind of radio where you can talk also. You can put some stations also. So this is one model of the HAM. Okay. So this is like a keyboard here, and this is the display board, and these are the stations which you can convert, or you can just, it is called Amateur Radio Club. It was discovered in the year 1908. You may ask, what is the necessity of this? It is very useful for the people who work on, army. In army, mobiles will not connect. There will be no towers. There will be very high altitude of say 16,000, 18,000 feet high. No mobile work. Then HAM will help. Or if you are going deep in sea, there is no mobile there. HAM will work. When you go for take out the pearls and all, HAM will work. And it is an amateur club. Means you have radio stations also for that. So many programs will be there, especially those who work in a long remote places. They can enjoy by hearing this HAM. Of course, it is not so much used in India, but countries like Japan, America and all, they are using it in a large scale. One of the way of communication, these are beautiful HAMs. You can find it, it's wireless. And even traffic controllers, they use it. They will be in different distances. And suppose some VIP, like president or prime minister is coming to a place, they have to control. Now the car is coming to this place, I'm taking a right turn, coming to this place, like that. All that can be done with this. I think you have seen it, right? So HAM uses radio waves for communication. They have wavelength from 10 centimeter to 10 kilometers. They travel at a velocity of light. Sound is converted into electromagnetic signal and transmitted using an antenna. So electromagnetic signal will be there and connected to antenna. Sound is intercepted by the receiver, which converts it back to sound. So there will be a receiver also. Now you will have to answer this question now. Multiple choice. Which satellite will see a wider area on Earth? Is it lower Earth orbit satellite, higher Earth orbit satellite, medium Earth orbit satellite? It's called MEO. This is called LEO. This is called GSLV or HEO you can call. None of this. Answer is high Earth orbit satellite will have a wider area because it will be in a longer distance compared to this. That is the first question. Coming to second question. India's first launched satellite. India's means prepared in India, launched in India? Is it IRS? What is IRS? Indian Remote Sensing Satellite. Rohini, Aryabhata, INSAT, Indian National Satellite. Which is the correct answer? Answer is Rohini. Is prepared in India, launched in India. Right? Now we will have an interesting game. Here there is a box. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 3, 9, 10. 10 lettered box. This is a 3-letter box. And what you do, if you click the mouse and see, this is a 6-letter box, 4-letter box. You must make words with that. This is 6-letter box. That is also 6-letter box. This is also 6-letter box. Is it nice? Okay. So what is there? Here it is satellites. They are the word connected to this topic. Satellites are bodies that revolve around the planets. Okay. Is it nice? Okay, you can also prepare something like this. Try to do it. Now coming to Swami's message about this communication, we have to think on that and have to practice. Swami says, Ekoham Bahusyam. The whole universe was filled with only one Brahman, the only one Lord. You may call it as Brahma or Ishvara or Paramatma, whatever it is. He wanted to become many. Why? Because he was feeling all alone. Suppose you are alone in home, of course there is no mobile, no TV, let us suppose. You will be bored. Go outside, inside, outside, inside. You will be full bored. Then you will search of a friend. Go to his house or call him here, like that. Is it not? So also God also, he was all alone. Then he created the whole universe. Means what? Galaxies, stars, solar system, etc. are the creations of the same God. That is what is called as Ekoham Bahusyam. Ekoham means only one. Bahusyam means became many. And that's why we call ourselves as Aham Brahma. It is from Aham Brahmasmi, the Vedic dictums. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Shortly it is called as Sarvam Brahma. So Swami says, always be chanting Aham Brahma, Sarvam Brahma. That means you have a heart-to-heart relation with God, who is the creator of the whole universe. Okay? Is it nice? Okay, try to practice this mantra. Aham Brahma, Sarvam Brahma. Now coming to the home assignment, the first question is, list some of the uses of satellites. Second is a thought-provoking question. Let us see who will answer this. If a satellite equipped with cameras remain fixed at one height about ground, even as Earth rotates and moves in its orbits, what is its possible use? Is it okay? Try to answer it. Which satellites are preferred for communication application? Thank you. Come prepared for this questions. Thank you.